only 2 elements remain. They must be in the places marked on your map by a Minish Elder. Why don't we take another look at that map? If memory serves me correctly, there should be a mark on it for the westernmost edge of the Caster Wilds.
Hey, I go for more Let's Play Legends of the Minish Cap. It has been quite a while since we've been here. I apologize for the quite long hiatus / time away. I did my best to keep up with vlogs and other such things. Forgive me, bear with me for today. I do have a little bit of a list of what I need to get done. I did practice this episode, and it's been a little while, so I do have a list of things, you know, what I'm doing exactly in this episode, to just, don't mind me if I take a minute. Anyway, so first things first, as he said, let's take our good friend Eslo said let's take a look at the map. These are the 2 locations of our next few elements. So he said that down here is actually this down here is where the next one we're gonna the next one we're gonna be going to in the Caster Wilds. So that's what we're gonna go ahead and do there. So next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna head back to town because actually no, we need to go there. I'm very good at practicing and planning things. We're gonna go ahead and head down to the Caster Wild. So guys, I'll go ahead and show you guys the way so we can go ahead and get that marked on our map. Because that way, you know, we'll have it there. You know, we know where we're going and all that jazz. So we're gonna go ahead and go over that way for right now. I think we need to go this way, right? Yeah, okay. Like I said, forgive me, I'm a bit rusty. It's been a little while since I've recorded some Minish Cap. It's going to take me a bit, like an episode or 2 to kind of get back into the groove of things. Anyway, first things first, we're going to head down here. Now we have our new found ability with our sword. We're going to go ahead and use that right about here. Get that, and then now we have 2 links. We can go ahead and push this giant block out of the way, which we could not do previously. So we're making progress. That's always kind of a neat thing in the game when you see something and then it, you know, it's kind of like foreshadowing. Oh, hey, I can't do this now, but maybe I will be able to do it later. So that's a nice little bit there. Anyway, right here we're gonna go ahead and drop the bomb on this wall as we would with any sort of wall with cracks and things in it. If I remember correct, actually, I was thinking about. Actually, I'm gonna save that discussion topic for shortly later. Anyway, let's go ahead and do our best to get rid of these keys, but one is going to go ahead and hit me, which I don't appreciate. Come here. There you go. And you, come here. If I remember correctly, I think this episode might be a little bit longer than something like that. I'm not really timing this one because I have like some set things. We got a kinstone piece there, by the way. I should probably know that. I have a set a few things I want to get done in this episode. It might take a little bit longer than usual, so I guess it's a good way to kind of get back into the swing of things. It's kind of, you know, hey, I've been gone for a long time. Here's the longer episode. I know episodes aren't usually, you know, longer than 15 minutes or so. We got a green kinstone piece. That's kind of nice. You know, like I mentioned, you can kind of find this kinstone and stuff here. Within the grass and whatnot. So if you're ever short on kinstones or something like that, you can, I guess it's a good spot because there's a lot of grass to cut here. So I'm not going to go ahead and be all klepto and cut all of that, but I'm going to leave that there for now. I want to go ahead in here real quick. Who are you? Hello, I am Percy, Poet Laureate of Hyrule. And you are Link. Oh no, the pleasure is mine. I travel all over the realm, writing verse wherever I go. But here I am, returning after a long absence, only to find the road blocked. It wouldn't feel like such a waste if I hadn't lost half of my kinstone. One misfortune rains down upon my head. It pours in torrents. I think I may have dropped it in the inn I stayed in last night. I see no other course than to put it into these tragic events into verse. I see stars beyond the rainbow, but I cannot reach them. Though the stone I lost is small, large was the place in my heart. Alrighty, so we're not going to be taking care of that right now, but just keep that in mind. That guy does have a kinstone piece that he lost in the inn, so we're going to want to go and check that out at a later time. But for right now, we have a course of action that we need to follow, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Actually, sorry, yeah, I want the heart. I need that heart. Up here, actually, now that we have, we can actually push this rock. So now that if we want to come down to this little part, we don't have to go around and go through that whole down thing every time. We can kind of just go up and down this little steps here, which is nice. And then, actually, I think we can also, if I remember correctly, go down this way. First things first.
Hey, what a strange feeling. I sense something from the castle's direction. Or was it just me?
Who's there? What? Vati? How did you get in here? What are you doing? Looks like you're all here. Very well. The King of Hyrule has words for you. You all know the power of the Picori he gave to mankind, do you not? The golden light force of limitless magical power. I want it. It is somewhere here in Hyrule. Go now and bring me this power. Waste no time. Go forth at once and bring me the light force. Fling anyone who refuses into the dungeon, him and his family too. I will tolerate no disobedience. Now, search high and low throughout the lands of Hyrule.
Maybe it was just the wind, but I hope nothing's bad has happened. Anyway, we need to look for the next element. The map says it should be around here somewhere.
Anyway, like I mentioned before, prior to the cutscene of sorts, crows here, there actually, there's another rock over here that we can use. And now we have access to this part through southern Hyrule Field, if you will. And actually, I think it might be kind of easy. Do we have a... Okay, we already have a fairy. But I'm down a heart. I'm too lazy to find a heart, so I'm going to go grab a fairy. Very helpful. It's right there. If you're along the way and you've lost a few hearts, it never hurts to just go ahead and grab the fairy there real quick. Right quick, if you will. My good friend Alex says that all the time. So, anyway, yeah, like, and so does Brian. Like, right quick as opposed to... I prefer to say real quick, but I don't know. To each his own. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and head down this way. Grammar is fun, isn't it? And we're going to go... Turn that real quick. Okay, we're in the right direction. Cool. We're going to go ahead and go down this way. And... Am I going that way? I think I am. Right. There's a heart I don't need. You, sir. Oh, that's, yeah, that's I think that's it. Oh, no, wait. No, it's not. Okay. There's a Picori guy in there for right now, but that's another side quest. I've already indulged in one that we're not going to get into. So if I feel the need to in the future, we'll go back and talk to him later. But for right now, we don't really need to do that. We want to head up this way. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and take care of this moblin real quick. And there's a... For some reason, I just felt the need to call the Octorok Cthulhu. I'm not quite sure why. And I kind of now want to refer to Octoroks as Cthulhus. I don't really know much about Cthulhus, but, I mean, anyway, Castor Wilds.
So, this must be the Castor Wilds. It's a nasty, dank place, filled with a swampland and mire. But there's an element waiting for us somewhere in here, so... In we go! Come on, Link, into the muck with us!
If you say so. Oh, wait, oh, we're sinking. Oh, no.
I don't think we can walk fast enough to cross this swamp. We're going to have to find some way to get across safely.
Well, if you know your Zelda lore and you know your Zelda traditions and whatnot, you know that we are in need of some boots that can make us run quite faster. So, if y'all remember correctly, there is a little shop in town, in the Hyrule town that sells shoes. So I figure, well, let's go take a look over there, and maybe Mr. Shoe Man can help us out and get us some boots that can help us move a little bit faster, because usually that sort of thing will help us out. So let's go ahead and talk to him. He's got a nice shop here, and like I mentioned, those rocks, whatever makes it easier to get back in Hyrule and all that jazz. So we're going to talk to this guy. Oh. Well, he's falling asleep. But, however, there is, some shoes there, and there's a small little bridge there, and there's a way to turn into Minish, so, I think the game's telling us to turn into Minish, into Minished Link, if you will. I thought we'd seen this before, I guess not, but I guess we're going to have to watch this cutscene, whatever, of us going all the smaller things into this pot of sorts. Anyway.
That's right! Even some human objects are portals to the Minish world. Those Minish may not look like much, but they are quite crafty.
If I haven't shown that off, yeah, there are pots and stuff in the human world that can turn you into Minish. I thought I already have. I might have done that during stream. I don't really know, but yeah, you can do that. Anyway, those shoes are gone now. We're going to go up here and, let's see, going up the ladder. There's a few Minish here. Let's talk to this guy.
Hey, you're Link, right? You're the one who brought the sword to the Master Malari. You're on a quest to help the princess, aren't you? I wish I could go on a quest, but then who'd make Rem's shoes for him? Hello, you need Pegasus boots? Why, you're just in time. We made a pair just now while Rem was sleeping. but only Rem can put the finishing touches on them. Haha, that sleepyhead Rem is nearly impossible to wake up. If you want to wake him, you'll need to get an item from Syrup's hut. It's a little bit of a trek, but... I almost just burped there. Yeah. Never drank soda before recordings. But we're working on your map for you. Alrighty. Alrighty, so now we have our quest. We have to go to Syrup's hut to get something that can wake up our good friend Rem here so we can put the finishing touches on those shoes. So, in order to get over there, we're going to want to go ahead over, well, I guess, babies is the word I'm looking for. Yes, of course. Anyway, we're going to go ahead over to the right because, as we mentioned, the map shows that Syrup's hut, not Rem's hut, that's Rem's hut right there, is right over that way. So we're going to go ahead and head up this way to the north. Along the way, there's a few obstacles and whatnot, but I am here to show you the way because that's what I do as a Let's Play. You know, way, play. They rhyme. They're words. Don't judge me. Shut up. Anyway, go ahead, drop the bomb on these little rocks right here so we can get them out of the way. Actually, that top one there as well. Now my OCD is forcing me to go ahead and break this one as well because I'm a weirdo and whatnot. I've clocked out and all that jazz. Go ahead and just let that blow up because I think there's a ruby or something in there. So, yeah, okay, we give a serious shell. I'll take that. Anyway, I want to head down this way, ignore all the enemies and whatnot. What's your deal, Mario? I lost my key and I can't get inside, and the spare key's inside the house. What a pain. I always think of going into town to sell Longmon milk. Anyway, right up here, there's a stump that'll allow us to turn to Minish form, so let's go ahead and do that. Can we not skip this? Okay. I mean, whatever. It's your call game, I guess, you know. I'm not the judge of that. Anyway, go ahead. Bounce on a few shrooms, and we've turned small once again. Apologies if I bumped the mic once or twice. The entirety of my face is rather itchy today. I'm not feeling all too well. Anyway, let's go ahead and head in here and turn back into regular form. And then I believe, with our newfound sword abilities, we can go ahead and use it to break the pots, and we get the key. You got the Longmon Ranch key. Now you can open the ranch door. Now, oddly enough, if I remember correctly, I don't think... Yeah, we can't open it from the inside, despite the fact that we have the key. I don't know. Whatever. Come on, game designers. What are you thinking? I mean, come on. It's a door, and you have a key. You should be able to open it, because even if it wasn't locked, you should be able to undo the lock from the inside, because that would be stupid. I mean, come on. Just logic. Come on. Zelda should totally have real-world logic.
Ooh, our one and only spare key. I don't know how you got this, but I can't thank you enough. Tell me your name, Sonny. Link? That's a great name. If you ever need to go to Lake Hylia, feel free to cut through our house.
Thank you very much, Link. Come visit us again. Alrighty, so now that we have, now that we have found the key for them, we can find an easier way to cut through over this way to Lake Hylia. So you're going to go ahead and do that because, like I mentioned, it's easier to get to Lake Hylia now because we can cut through Longmon Ranch. We're going to go ahead and head over this way. I believe we want to go up here, actually, because we can't, if I remember, we can go down. Yes, there's a bunch of water in the way. But actually, I think, if I remember correctly, is there something up here for us? I may be wrong, but I think... Is it in here? No, okay, that's not it. Okay. I am wrong. Forgive me. Alrighty, I thought there was something up there for us, but I guess not. Anyway, we're going to head back down this way. And instead of going down into to the right there, we actually cannot get across this little gap of water here. So, I want to go ahead and head up north. And if your assumptions are correct, yes, there are a bunch of tornadoes and whatnot here. We are going to be putting them to use. With our new cane of Packy, whatever. Actually, we're going to push this rock first just so we can go past that. So now it's easier to get through here as well. I don't have to cut through the wall and everything. Go ahead and use the cane of Packy. Hop into the hole here. We can pop right up. We don't actually have to turn Minish here. There is a little thing over there if we want, but again, I think it's just another side quest. No, wait, it's a kinstone piece, I think. Might as well go grab that really quick. Let's go ahead and just get across here real quick and see, because we can't get the heart piece correctly. Yeah, okay, it's just a kinstone, I think. Yeah, red kinstone. Okay. Usually red and blue kinstones are the ones you have to find, and the ones that are usually a little bit more important. And then the green ones are the ones you'll just kind of find in the grass that kind of give you the little things like more rupees and whatnot. Anyway, we got that kinstone out of the way, so let's go ahead and hop into this tornado here. As though we'll get
insanely obese, and we'll, that was bad taste. I apologize. Insanely fat, not obese. My bad. Anyway, politically correctness aside, let's go ahead and head over this way to the right, hop into this other tornado, as then we'll get fat once again, and we can fly right across that previously mentioned lake. If it's your first time playing this, you might think, why are you in this whole convoluted route just to get to, you know, that Syrup's Hut isn't a lot easier. And if you look at the map, it does, like, look like it's a bit easier, but any, like, other route that you find will be a lot more difficult. And it's funny because you would think that your main route of getting there would be, like, the easiest one that you would see, but because this one is so convoluted and you have to go through Lon and whatnot and get on all those tornadoes and whatnot, it just kind of seems a little bit confusing. But this is the route you have to take. There's no, as far as I know, there's no other way unless you like glitch through a wall or something. But this is the route you have to take. So, you know, going through Lon is necessary. So you know, if you're one who's picky about time, whatever, that's just going to be there. That's going to be our way back, so we're not going to need to go that way yet, but keep that in mind. That'll be the way we go back later on. And then if you saw there quickly, that little shot I showed there, there is a rock there that we can push, so it will be easier to get to Lake Hylia in the future. But for our first time across, we do have to go through Long Line and through, you know, all those tornadoes and all that jazz as well. So just keep that in mind. You do have to go on all that jazz. You have to go on the jazz. You can ride that jazz like it's nobody's business. All right, head over this way, and this right here is Syrup's Hut, so we're going to want to head right inside. We're going to want this mushroom here. Ah, yes, a fine choice, my dear. That is a limited-time article. One whiff, and you're wide awake. That is why it's called a wake-up mushroom. Would you like to buy it for 60 rupees? Sure. You got a wake-up mushroom. Its nasty stench chases away the sleepies. Alrighty, so we've got this room. Just face the sleepy snoozer and press R. That'll pop his eyes right open. Pop! This blue potion here, you can put in your bottle. It will, you know, give you more life and stuff, but it does cost money, and you're usually better off with a fairy, so I'd recommend against getting the blue potion. Or maybe it powers you up or something. Regardless, it's not helpful. I don't recommend the blue potion, so you can just leave that for now. I've never used it. I've never found, you know, the need to use it, so I'd recommend just leaving it there. And I am a quarter of a heart down, and I just want to find a heart just because I'm fucking OCD about. Okay, there we go. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and cut away right quick. Actually, no, there's a new way back. Show that off. Because, yeah, like I mentioned earlier, I was going to go ahead and cut away, but our way back is a little bit easier now, because you can just go ahead and push this rock here, so, again, more side quests and things. I'm going to go ahead and avoid going that tornado there. We just need to go right up here, past Long Line, and head right back into Hyrule Town. Nice thing about this, you know, even though you are doing a lot of kind of like backtracking and just kind of, you know, running around and whatnot, your first time through will seem a little bit convoluted, but usually on the way back, or if you do have to go back somewhere later on, they do make your route a little bit easier. So I do, you know, I will commend them for making backtracking and whatnot a bit easier in this game than, you know, you might think. Anyway.
If I recall correctly, and I guarantee that I do, my boy, I think Syrup said to stand in front of the sleepy person and press R.
Alright, let's go ahead and do it. What? What is that terrifyingly bad smell? A wake-up mushroom? I should have guessed. So you woke me up? Thanks. I just remembered I have something urgent to do. Huh? What now? There are more new shoes. You probably won't believe this, but I have a strange habit of making shoes in my sleep. So you must have come here because you want some of my shoes, right? Tell you what. Because you were nice enough to wake me, you can have them. Hold on a sec, though. I just want to finish one last bit. And there we go. Here, take these. Those are my special Pegasus boots. They're so light, you'll feel like you're practically walking on air. You got the Pegasus boots. Hold the button to run faster than the wind. Ooh, I need to hurry up and get working on that special order. The king asked me to make some shoes for Princess Zelda, you see. Thanks for waking me up. Come back if I can ever help you with shoe problems. Oh, you know, shoe problems. And I believe that's actually going to be about it for today. In this episode, we were able to go ahead and figure out where the next element is. We got some special shoes, talked some Minish, went to Syrup's Hut and all that jazz. Actually, before we go, though, I don't want to tease you guys or anything. Let's take a look at what the Pegasus boots do, just so you guys can see that real quick. You can run real fast. It's really nice. Actually, can we? I think we might be able to... Ah, here we go, yes. Ah, yes, you have the Pegasus boots, and you have more skill, too. Yes, I am ready to train you again. So, would you like to train here? Yes. You will now learn a new technique, the dash attack. First, equip the Pegasus boots. Second, equip your sword. Third, run like crazy. That's all, young swordsman. Do you understand? Yes, yes, you are my finest student. You equip your sword and use the Pegasus boots at any button you like. But one must feel the technique, not just hear about it. That's why I will now possess your body so as to demonstrate the technique. This is the Swift Blade Possession technique of training. Watch this. Possession! Phew! Now you must try it yourself! Equip the Pegasus boots and your sword, and then run like crazy. Yes! Fine work! You learn quickly! Now you are I will now give you this like a scroll. If you ever forget this technique, you can learn it again from this scroll. You learn the secret dash attack fighting technique. Run like the wind and attack. Alrighty, I think that's actually going to end it off for today. I want to thank you all so very much for watching this wonderful sort of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap. In the next episode, we're going to head back towards the Castor Wilds, use our new Boots of Wind Fast Run, that I already figured out the name of because I'm total Pegasus Boots, and we're going to go ahead and see if we can get any closer to the element. I will see you guys then. Thank you for watching. Goodbye for now.